Hello, welcome back to another episode in the series of 1,000 Evidences for the LDS Church. In the last few episodes, we've been talking about the many remarkable evidences found in the Pearl of Great Price, and in this case, we're in the book of Moses, a book as part of the Pearl of Great Price, one of the standard works of the LDS Church. In this particular episode, number 109, we will discuss one of the concepts that God told Moses. It was that God, had created countless worlds which are inhabited by his children. Worlds without number have I created, he reports that the Lord said. And I also created them for mine own purpose. And by the Son I created them, which is my only begotten. And the first man of all men have I called Adam, which is many. And the Lord God spake unto Moses, saying, The heavens, they are many, and they cannot be numbered unto man. But they are numbered unto me, for they are mine. And as one earth shall pass away, and another, and the heavens thereof, even so shall another come. And there is no end to my works, neither to my words. This is found in the book of Moses, chapter 1, verses 33 to 35, and verses 37 to 39. At the time that these words were revealed to the prophet Joseph Smith, very little of our universe was known. Since the beginning, man has looked to the heavens and marveled at God's handiwork. In a continual struggle to understand the creations of God, mankind has probed the heavens in a feeble attempt to quantify the extent of his creations. What has emerged is the realization that there appears to be no end to his works. Every new estimate derived by man has been rendered obsolete as science peers further into the universe and discovers countless new galaxies in every obscure point of the sky. Truly they cannot be numbered unto man, as the book of Moses said. But this fact was not known at the time that Joseph Smith received his knowledge. In fact, it was not until the early part of the 20th century that scientists were even certain that other galaxies existed. See George Abel, Exploration of the Universe, 2nd edition, New York, Holt, Reinhardt, and Wilson, 1969, page 608. Physicist Andre Lind writes that just a few years ago, there was no doubt that the universe was born in a single Big Bang singularity. Now, it seems more likely that the universe is an eternally existing, self-producing entity that is divided into many universes, much larger than our universe, our observable portion. This is according to Andre Lind, Particle Physics and Inflationary Cosmology. Physics Today, September 1987, page 68. As to the prospect of children of God inhabiting other worlds, Nobel Prize candidate Dr. Henry B. Eyring writes the following: Are we the only worshipers in this great cathedral called the universe? Professor Harlow, he quotes, Harlow Shapley, emeritus professor of astronomy at Harvard University, has written that an interesting book of Stars and Men, New York, Washington Square Press, 1960, in which he estimates that there are 100 million suns in space. Shapley has estimated that of those suns, with planets at least 1 in 1,000, has a planet at the right distance for life. Of those having a planet at the right distance, at least 1 in 1,000 should have a planet large enough to hold an atmosphere. And finally, 1 in 1,000 of those having a large enough atmosphere at the right composition to support life. Thus, he concludes that there should be, at the very minimum, 100 million planets that could support life. And the number is probably many times more. From the scientific point of view, it is hard to doubt that myriads of worlds are suitable for human habitation. It is accordingly natural to conclude that the universe is filled with intelligent beings and presumably always has been. Any unfolding of intelligences on this earth only repeats which has been happened previously elsewhere. Even if we believe beings on distant planets have progressed far beyond us, still, the barrier to travel posed by interstellar distances seems quite sufficient to explain why mortal space travelers have not visited us. Henry Eyring, in the World of Evidence, World of Faith, an article in Of Heaven and Earth, edited by David L. Clark, 1998, page 57 and 58. Carl Sagan, the late eminent astronomer, had some interesting words of advice for those of us who are believers. He said, "How is it that hardly any major religion has looked at science and concluded, this is better than we thought? The universe is much bigger than our prophets have said, grander, more subtle, more elegant. God must be even greater than we dreamed." Instead, they say, no, my God is a little God, and I want him to say that we stay that way. A religion, old or new, that stressed the magnificence of the universe as revealed by modern science might be able to draw forth reserves of reverence and awe hardly tapped by the conventional faiths. Sooner or later, such a religion will emerge, according to Carl Sagan. Pale Blue Dot, a vision of the human future in space. New York, Random House, 1994, page 52. I don't think we need to wait for that religion to emerge. It is here already. Dr. Sagan had obviously not read the Book of Moses, nor was he acquainted with the teachings of the modern prophets. We do not believe in a little God, and our prophets have always emphasized the greatness and beauty of the universe God has created. For us, each new discovery of science should be as a new revelation. Each discovery gives us a new and more complete understanding of how God works and teaches us his ways. We have much more to discuss from the Book of Moses, so don't miss our next episodes. Thanks for watching, and remember, as the health clinics advise, call, don't fall. Call on the Lord for verification of these things. Don't fall for carefully worded garbage.